What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys, on the channel. In today's video we are going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played Arsenal at home, guys. So let's get straight into today's video. So we made 7 changes from our last game against Crystal Palace. Talk about the starting 11. So we started with De Gea, Dalot, Bailey, Smalling, Rojo, Darmian, Matic, Herrera, Lingard, Martial and Rashford. Overall reaction. Now, this was a game for Manchester United where we really needed to get the confidence back in the team. This is where United needed to really start picking up points. Obviously, you guys would have saw the result by now. It was 2-2. It was probably what we were looking after. We were looking for that win, but I'll be getting into that more later into the video of who deserved the game more. Was it a fair result? I'll be getting into that more into the video later on into this video. Overall, as a team, I think Manchester United had to really dig deep in this game. They showed great attitude on and off the ball. We need to really go for it in this game. We had to play with a lot of urgency. We had to play with a high tempo, a high intensity from minute 1 to minute 90. This had to be a game that we really had to take seriously. If we didn't take this game seriously and if we didn't walk away with the points that we wanted, the players won't be happy with that, and the manager as well. What we should take as a positive is that, we played up against a very good Arsenal side, a very good quality Arsenal side that are in form recently. That's the positive that we can take from this game. Drawn to a very good Arsenal side. Arsenal fans, I think, they'll say 2 points dropped. We shouldn't have dropped points against Manchester United. They've been playing crap all season long. I'll accept that because we have. Overall, we did very well. We had to really dig deep and we had to go for it from minute 1 to minute 90. First half was a very good half for Manchester United. We showed a lot of fight. We had to show that a lot in this game. We played with heart, we played with passion, we played with pride. We had to do it in the first half. Second half, we sort of 75% of that happened, but the other 15% of it we just didn't show. We really wanted to get that third goal and put them to bed. So we were looking to trying to get that third goal. It's unfortunate that didn't happen, but we really needed to beat Arsenal. Arsenal, as fans, will be disappointed that they've dropped 2 points. I would, if I was an Arsenal fan. They won't be happy with that. If we carry on the way how we play, going into the next game against Fulham, we could rescue some points. The stage now where we've got to start picking up points here in the Christmas period, and we've got to start picking up points, unless there's got to be questions to be asked. And we've got to start picking up points now from Fulham, but we can't underestimate them now as well. It was 2-2, it was another draw, more points being dropped. There's not much you can do about it, but like I said previously, the positive that we can walk away with is that drew against a very good Arsenal side, a very good informed Arsenal side as well. We can take that on the chin and just have to move on. Yeah, onwards and upwards. We move on to Fulham now, guys. Let's analyse this game. This was a game for Manchester United, like I just said previously, that we had to start picking up points. This is a game United really needed to get the team spirit back in the team because, over the previous 2 games, had the best of results. We've drawn to 2 teams that we should have beaten, and we've come into this one against Arsenal and we've drew again. But we've got to walk away with the positives, really. And I know that some United fans are not going to be too happy the fact how, we've dropped 2 points again and the same thing. So we've really picked up 3 points in the space of 3 games. We should have really expected 7 points, but we didn't do that. We've got to have to really pull up our socks now in the next couple of games, and we really need to start picking up points. We also really needed to get that confidence back in the team, and I think that proved that we have got the confidence back in the team. We really needed to lift it as well back in the team. This is a game where Jose Mourinho is just really under pressure at the minute because obviously it's not been going well for Jose Mourinho as well. This is a game of who has the better game plan and the better tactics at the end of the day. And also this is a game for Arsenal to maintain their run, considering that, they've drawn this, walking away with, saying that, they're still unbeaten. Their unbeaten run will finally stop when someone can beat them. Someone like City will beat them soon when they come up against them. So let's get into the actual game itself. So United started quick, like I was saying previously. United immediately got on the front foot. United had numbers high up the pitch. Whatever we discussed, we needed to press on Arsenal. We really needed to frustrate Arsenal and really go for it in this game. The passing is good, the movement is good. United are playing with urgency. This is how we needed to play, and we did that. United are playing with quick tempo going forwards as a team. We needed to show that in this game. We did. United are playing with high intensity. United are playing aggressive football, and this is how we were playing in the first half. We showed this in the first half. We showed that we were really hungry for this game, and we had to play with hunger as well. So if we kept on fighting in the game, showed a lot of passion and did it for the club, sort of get behind each other and go for it, anything could go anyone's way. This was a game that was open for both teams. Both teams could have won this easily, and I'll talk about that more later on this video. Rashford had a good chance at goal early into the game. He tested the goalkeeper, it's good to see that. This was also a game that not many chances were created. Maybe we had 10 shots on target, and we had way more attempts on goal than Arsenal. So it shows that, we were clinical in this game. We took our chances, we scored on our chances, which was good to see. Arsenal were just generally but surely just coming back into the game. United then were just on the back foot, so it was like a both-sided game really. Defensively, United made some good decisions. Like I just said then, this was a game that is so far a both-sided game for both Arsenal and Manchester United. Physically and mentally, United are prepared for this one. I think we were. United showed we're playing with a lot of energy. We were playing with a lot of width and pace. We had Rashford, we had Martial, we had Lingard. I think by far that was the best starting 11 that we could probably start with. Dropping Pogba, is that the best way? Yes, I think it was. Against Southampton, being sloppy, he was literally just like standing there, giving away possession, and he'll go, ugh, I'll let you have it, So it's good to see that, he's dropped Pogba, to see that, because it just showed in that Southampton game, he wasn't bothered. He was just giving away sloppy, stupid mistakes. So I think it was the best starting 11 that we could possibly have, really. United were really keeping it tight. The last thing that United just didn't want to do was make mistakes. United were giving possession away a bit. The next thing you know, Arsenal score. Yeah, that was also what Jose Mourinho spoke about, and I should have spoke about earlier on in this video. We made two general mistakes in this game. Two mistakes that should never have happened. And if we didn't make those two general mistakes in the game, we would have won this game by far. By far we would have won this game if we didn't make two mistakes. We gave away two sloppy mistakes that we did, and we've got to be better. Like I said previously, there's always got to be a game where Manchester United have to give away mistakes. And it always happens. We always have to give away some mistakes in some games, and we always do it in every game. Sloppy and stupid mistake by De Gea. As a goalkeeper, you've got to react quick, but it was not only just that, it was also Smalling got beaten by his man, so you've got to be better defensively as well. A sloppy, stupid mistake to give away by Smalling and the keeper, and it was way over the line anyway. It was way over. No point of going up against it, because it was a goal as well. It went way over the line, and it's a good job that they've got goal line technology in play this time round. Well, they've had it in for quite a long time. Like I just said previously, not many chances and opportunities are created at goal at this point of the game. It's crucial to score and take our chances. United got to be clinical in front of goal. First goal, Rojo goes for goal, denied by the keeper. Herrera keeps it in, passed it to Martial, and Martial puts it in for 1-1. So at that point, we're back into the game. I was buzzing that we're back into the game. It could have got worse for Manchester United if Arsenal had Ozil with them. There was a few players that were not in the team as well, so I think if they had those players in there, I think United could have lost this game. The game was open for both clubs. 1-1, it's anybody's game. The distributions are good, the link-up play is good, the quality is good. United are well organised. Overall, good first half for Manchester United. Second half, United needed to carry on the way how we played in the first half. United don't want to score and sit back. That always happens with Manchester United. We get a goal, sit back, and then they go and score. That was the last thing that we didn't want, but that didn't happen anyway, so that's good that that did not happen anyway. United needed to be consistently on the front foot, and we really needed to be at it in the second half. United, like again, we just can't make any mistakes. United need to keep it tight defensively. United came out quick once again. Arsenal did very well on the counter-attack when they were a threat. They brought on reinforcements. They brought on Mkhitaryan earlier on in the game. They did very well on their left flank to cause Dalot problems. He's only a youngster, He's like 19, he's the same age as me. Still, he needs the experience there, but again, I think we need to see someone like Valencia back in the team, give us more energy in the team and going forwards as a team. I have to criticise his crosses. If you saw that cross where he took his time, way too much time, we would have scored there if Dalot didn't have to take his time. So if we sort of capitalised on that, if he learnt from that mistake, we probably would have won the game. We had so many good chances in the game, and we should have taken and we should have really put them away. United were on the other side. Rashford tried finding Lingard in the box. United had a few clear-cut chances. United really needed to urge forwards as a team. We saw Jose Mourinho on the touchline urging his players to get forward, to get on the front foot. United are continuing to push forward. Rojo fired a shot from distance. The fans were loving it. The atmosphere inside the stadium was good. Arsenal are struggling to find a way through Manchester United at this point. They had 2 players that went down injured, and they had to make 2 changes in the first half because of injury as well. Martial then went down early into the game. We had to make an early change into the game. We were forced of making that change because he was injured, Martial, so I hope he will be able to play against Fulham. Fingers crossed. If not, then it's going to be an absolute struggle. Martial went off for Lukaku. Talk about Martial's performance. Pounced to score his 8th of the campaign and make it 1-1 as soon as Arsenal led. Arsenal brought on reinforcements as well. That's why they brought on Lacazette. Arsenal then woke up and started getting back at United. Arsenal were on the front foot. Arsenal were causing United problems defensively. Arsenal kept going as a team. Talking about not making mistakes in the second half. Thanks to Rojo, Arsenal score. Again, schoolboy error. You got to be better. He had 2 options there. He had Matic in front of him, and then he had De Gea behind him. You got to be better. Schoolboy errors. You got to be better as a defender. And I don't blame Mourinho of taking him off as well. I was fuming when we gave away that goal. I really was. It's stupid to give away, and we've got to learn from mistakes as well. We've got to learn from mistakes. Arsenal then got too overexcited. They weren't concentrating. They lost their mentality completely. United scored straight away from kickoff, 14 seconds, and we got back at them straight from kickoff. Lingard passed it to Matic. Matic passed it to Rojo. Rojo made a great distribution to Lukaku. Lukaku held up the ball well. Arsenal defending was awful, and Lingard puts it away for 2-2. So at that point, the game was massively open for both teams to win. Arsenal were absolutely kicking themselves for that, and you've got to be kicking yourself to make a stupid mistake like that. Arsenal then, again, were all over United. Koscielny had a good chance, which was denied by De Gea. Great save by De Gea once again. He had to make some crucial saves into the second half to keep this game alive for Manchester United and to hope that Manchester United could get the win. Fortunately, we didn't. Arsenal have been using the left flank to create something. He'd be a lot more dangerous with Dalot, very young in there. So he had to really step up his game as well. Mkhitaryan had a good chance which went over the bar. United are struggling at this point, and Mourinho had to react. Rojo went off for Fellaini. Talk about Rojo's performance. In his first club appearance, he was on free kick duties. It led to Martial's equaliser. It got the crowd going, but gifted Alexander Lacazette's goal. Again, the game was open for both teams. United made our last and final change. Lingard went off for Pogba. Talk about Lingard's performance. Consistent, threatening off the ball, and United are better attacking side with urgency through the middle. Equalised for his first United goal of the season. I'm not sure if it's his first goal of the season for Manchester United. Again, Arsenal are putting the pressure on the left flank, which led Dalot was really struggling into the game. He really needed to hold on. Arsenal look exhausted, but United had fresher legs. United are continuing to put pressure onto Arsenal. Going back to Pogba, by the way, why did he bring him on? I don't understand. We were doing a lot better without him. And that's where, we should have been a lot better there. Should have looked to Mata. And again, he's not playing Fred. You pay about 60 million for him, you're not playing him. Rashford had a good chance, which was denied by a good save by the keeper. I feel like there should have been a sending off on Torreira. Didn't like his attitude into the game. Should have massively got sent off. I think the referee was a bit stupid as well. We should have seen a sending off in this game for sure. Referee was getting annoyed in the first half and was dishing out yellow cards. He ended up giving 5 yellow cards in the end. Jesus. We could have gave way more in the second half as well. Arsenal are really getting tired at this point of the game. If United played more with energy and got more fluidity going, United should have won this game. I feel like Lacazette should have got a booking for pissing around with De Gea. Should have done. It's dissent really. I'm not sure if it is dissent, but he was messing around. Yeah, it was a bit stupid. You'll see in the highlights of the game really. Arsenal had a very good chance late on in the game. If they were onside, Arsenal could have won the match. The tempo was decreased in the dying moments of the game. Mourinho was urging his players to get forward, but unfortunately there was no time remaining. The final whistle went Manchester United 2, Arsenal 2, another draw, more points dropped. Should United fans be more frustrated? If you looked onto Full-Time Devils, there was fans getting frustrated that we've dropped points. As a Manchester United fan, for me, you've got to say to yourself, right, okay, I know we've drawn 3 games now and we've got 3 points. If you think about it, it's Arsenal at the end of the day. We've salvaged a great point against Arsenal. Arsenal are a very good team now. Unai Emery's changed the emotions in the dressing room. We're unbeaten at the minute and our run is still going. You've got to take a result like Arsenal, who are in form at the minute, and take a point. We're struggling at the minute, so I would take the point. If we're getting frustrated about things that we dropped more points, doesn't matter. We should be more frustrated at the fact that we didn't get points against Southampton and Palace. I would take out my frustration on those 2 games, but against Arsenal, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Is it a fair result? I would say yes, because firstly, if you think about it, Arsenal made mistakes, United made mistakes. Did we deserve it? Possibly, we probably deserved it. If we didn't make those mistakes, we probably would have won the game. Like I said, right at the end of the dying moment, if we were playing with energy and had more fluidity in the game, we probably would have won the game. We've got to be better, we've got to take it on the chin, we've got to move forwards as a team. Onwards and upwards we move on. Fulham next. We'll talk about Fulham. They're a very good team, Fulham, if you think about it. Yes, they are 20th in the table. The players to look out for are the likes of Schürrle, Mitrovic and Sessegnon. They will probably give us a good old test, as per usual. We've got to be up for this one. If we show the way how we played against Arsenal, we've got to pick up points against Fulham. We cannot be underestimating them. They will have a good go at us. We have to take it serious as a team. We need to really get the team spirit back in the team. We really need those 3 points. We are struggling at Old Trafford, but we really need to start picking up points. If we look out for those 3 players and really play how we played against Arsenal, if we prepare for this physically and mentally well and approach this game well, we'll win this game. But we cannot underestimate them, and we need to pick up points against Fulham. Yes, they've changed their manager. It's not made a difference. Claudio Ranieri's only got 1 win since coming back into the Premier League. We will want to have a good go at Manchester United, but we need to start picking up points. We cannot underestimate them, and if we underestimate them, we're going to pick up a point or we're going to lose. So we really need to start picking up points now against Fulham. We really need to. It's not really changed anything for Fulham, but we need to start getting back to winning ways, and we need to start picking up points. And if we want a top 4 in January, we need to start picking up points from Saturday. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. See you guys in a video in the next couple of days, and peace.